So, Will, what are we doing right now?
We almost died.
We've almost died several times.
Down power lines, we're going under live lines that are hanging vertically, and we almost hit it because we don't have enough clearance on our truck.
I'm telling you, it is insane right now. The stuff that we've seen literally looks like a bomb went off, and everything is just level in the Keys. It's unbelievable.
Here's that truck that's following us.
Yeah.
This is one of the box trucks. I'm driving it currently, and we're taking another one that's behind me, and a team of 12 Orange Army shirts to actually 14 Orange Army shirts to Big Pine Key, where we're partnering with 3 different churches down here in the Keys to just help bring some relief and some much needed supplies as they clean up and try to pick up their lives. In fact, one of the families that we're going to be helping is a school teacher who actually has been battling breast cancer and just finished her last day of chemo the 1st of August, and then a storm blew through and they lost everything. And so later on today we're going to be able to stop and present them and their family with some brand new clothes to just help pick up the pieces. You know, this process of insurance and just getting things back into order and finding temporary housing is just such a long process. And so we have the opportunity today to just help one family just pick up the pieces and get back to normal. Here, I'll show you kind of what the Keys look like now. Let's see if I can flip this around. Safe driving practices. So this key doesn't look too bad, but you can see the debris that's just on the side of the road. And just a couple weeks ago, that was all on the road, and just complete houses lost, trailers just destroyed, trees. I'm not sure, I've seen maybe a handful of trees that still have their leaves, but most of the trees that we're seeing down here, they're completely bare. They have no more leaves. The wind was so strong here, the leaves were just completely blown off. Some of the trees, all the bark was blown off as well. And so these are reminders of what happened a week and a half ago here in the Keys, and there are people who are living with these reminders. And so today our hope is that we can come and bring a little bit of hope and help them to not remember all the destruction, but remember the goodness, and remember the goodness of the Lord, and remember the goodness that He is here, He's present. Even though it seems like there's a lot of destruction, God is present and He's here. And so today we're just going to share the Father's love with people who are really still in the midst of it. They're still very much in the relief stage of picking up the pieces from Hurricane Irma. So please pray for our team as we go about today. Pray for continued safe travels, and pray for the churches here locally that we're empowering. We're empowering them to share the love of Jesus with their community. So be praying for those communities, praying for those pastors, those leaders who are going to be continuing to do the relief work. They have a long road ahead of them here in the Florida Keys, but there's people here, and Jesus cares about these people. Jesus loves these people, and we love them too. And so that's why we're going today, and that's why we're very thankful that God's given us the resources to be able to provide and help in this way that we can.
What's up, guys? Good, you?
Yeah, man.
Look at that. Never seen a police U-Haul before. Love it.
We're just here donating and giving back to the community. You know, our community was very fortunate. We didn't get hit anywhere near as hard as the Keys did, so we've been taking up collections, and our community's been extremely generous, and we're just bringing it to people who need it, that's all.
Awesome.
You know, Aventura Police Department and our friends from Fort Lauderdale Police have made lots of stops at a lot of places, and it's just a wonderful day being able to give back.
Awesome. So what are some of the things you've been seeing?
I mean, total destruction in some parts of the Keys. It's real sad and humbling at the same time. And just seeing, you know, a lot of generosity, seeing the best in people.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for what you're doing.
Pleasure.
Appreciate everything.
Yeah, and that's Pat from Fort Lauderdale. You
guys need tarps?
Brand new. No, the box is dirty.
Yeah, I think they can all use tarps.
Okay, well, these are all brand new tarps.
Yeah. I'm here at Vineyard Church in the Keys with Pastor Steve, and Pastor Steve's the lead pastor here. Steve, tell us what's going on and what you guys are doing here in the community.
So, you know, as you know, the hurricane came right through here. We were sort of at the eye. We have devastation all around us. But God has been moving mightily where we've been receiving supplies that we're getting out to the community. We set up a little station here. They're coming in. We're also taking stuff out there where we can, and we're trying to see the needs. People need everything. Some are gone. All of them have been flooded with surge. They have roof damage, and we're starting to mobilize so we can get out there and help them with that. They all need your prayers, as we do, and we appreciate that. And we've been blessed by churches like yours showing up here already. This early in the game, just coming to be a part has given us tremendous encouragement. I can't tell you how encouraged we are knowing that we're not standing alone in this, and that's just been an awesome thing.
Yeah.
And so supplies are coming in. We're really trying to move now towards a lot of building supplies, cleaning supplies, so we can get those out to folks who are trying to clean up. A lot of the areas still have no electricity. Running water is coming on slowly. Electricity is coming on slowly, but for some of the hardest hit areas, it still could be weeks.
Yeah.
It's hot, and so we're trying to encourage folks, and so that's kind of what's been happening so far.
So just as people are returning back to the island, how are they doing?
So when you kind of drive around and see people, they're all sort of in a state of shock, because the damage is just beyond what they're ready for. There were some aerial photos that were taken, which was helpful for folks. It looked like their houses were okay, but once they got inside, they found out they weren't as okay as they thought, and so they get a whole new wave of what do we do now? So we're just trying to encourage them and give them the resource that we can, and try and get people to help them, and that's all starting to come together now. Because they're just. I'm trying to get the word. They look so dazed because they're just not sure what to do next, and so that's kind of the hard spot of that. Is what's the next thing to do and where to go from there?
Yeah, it's been interesting to see that even law enforcement from Fort Lauderdale and different places, as they're bringing supplies down, they're not going to government buildings. I mean, they're going to the church, and they're looking for the church for help and support, and to really be able to get the supplies out. So thank you for being that. We appreciate what you guys are doing here.
Thank you for coming.
So,
we appreciate it
no
so
problem.
much. All right, God bless you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From marathon, someone was being smart and put 3 on one of these piles.
I saw that. That was pretty funny.
I thought it was hilarious.
You live here?
I'm staying with a friend. I'm coming back to
Yeah. What is all this stuff? Just what's left of people's homes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what got brought in too from the sea.
This got brought in from the sea?
Possibly some of it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or else it's homes that we lost, all the lower trailers.
Yeah. Thanks, man. And just looking at what was brought in by the sea and what's left of people's homes here in the Keys. And again, I didn't expect to see this kind of devastation here, but it has been absolutely just mind-blowing, the amount of stuff and lives that people lost here in the Keys. So these people are going to need help for a long time coming.